What's up guys, Rio LFC here, and today I'm going to be making my final World Cup 2026 predictions, so let's just get right into it. Alright, as you can see we have the bracket here for the group stage. So first we have Group A, which has Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and Czechia. So I'm gonna say the group winners as the host. I think Mexico is gonna take this group. I do believe a lot of the games are gonna be in Mexico, so I think Mexico will have a huge advantage there. In second, I'm gonna say South Korea, and then third, I'm gonna say South Africa, which means Czechia, and fourth. Alright, next is Group B, which is Canada, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland. Honestly, the group winner can change, but I'm going to say Switzerland top the group. And I think Canada can get a second place finish. And then third, I'm going to go with Bosnia, which means Qatar in fourth. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. I think this is a pretty straightforward group. I think Brazil is going to top this group, Morocco in second, and then Scotland in third, which means Haiti will get fourth. Alright, Group D, United States, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. This is going to be a tough group to call, but I do believe the United States can win the group, followed by Turkey. And then I'm going to go with Australia to get third, which means Paraguay in fourth. Group E, we have Germany, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ecuador. Germany have to top this group. I mean, I think they have such a good team, and compared to these other teams, I think Germany has to top this group. And then I'm going to go with probably Ecuador to finish second, and then Cote d'Ivoire in third, which means Curacao in fourth. Alright, Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Another tough group. You know what? I'm going to say Japan. I mean, I'm going to be supporting Japan in this World Cup like I did in the last World Cup. I think most people say Netherlands will top this group, but I think Japan will win this group. I just think like that they'll be able to pull off a 2022. So I'm going to say Japan top the group, Netherlands second, and then third I'll put Sweden, and then fourth Tunisia. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Okay. Belgium have to top this group. I mean, the last World Cup was a big disappointment for them getting grouped, so they have to top this group, or at least make it to the knockouts. So I'll put Belgium first, Iran second, and then Egypt third, and then New Zealand fourth. Group H, Spain, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Okay, Spain have to be huge favorites for this one. I'm going to say Uruguay gets second, and then Cabo Verde third, I think, over Saudi Arabia. Alright, Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. Okay, I think this is the closest to the group of death that we have in this World Cup. I am going to put, I believe France. I think France just has like so much squad depth, so I think France will win the group. And then between Senegal and Norway, I'm gonna put Norway. I think Holland is gonna carry Norway, so Senegal in third and Iraq in fourth. Alright, Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Argentina should top this group easily. Austria in second, and then I might go with Algeria in third, which means Jordan in fourth. Alright, Group K, Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. Portugal, I think, are going to be favorites to win this group. Colombia also has a strong squad, so I'll put them in second. And then I'll put Congo in third, and then Uzbekistan in fourth. Alright, and then in Group L, we have England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. England should be huge favorites for this group, so I'm going to put England in first. Croatia, I think they should get second. And then I think Panama has been doing good recently, so I'll put them in third, which means Scotland in fourth. So next are the best third place teams. Alright, so now we're going to be picking the best third place teams to advance to the round of 32. So I'll just open up the group predictions again to see who I believe will go through. Group D, I think Australia off the bat will make it through. So I'll say Australia. I think Bosnia from Group B might make it, and then maybe also Sweden from Group F. I think they might have a chance, so I'll say Sweden and Bosnia also make it through. So Sweden right there, and then Bosnia. Okay. I might also say from Group I, Senegal, and then Group G, I think Egypt. I think that group is like very open for like second and third place. So I'll say Senegal and then Egypt. I think Group J, Algeria. I think they might be able to sneak by. So I'll say Algeria. And then for these last couple, I might say Scotland and South Africa. I think those are the best two. Let's see, Cabo Verde, no. Congo, no. Yeah, I'll say Scotland and South Africa are going to be the final two. So there we have it. Those are the 8 third place teams I think are going to go to the knockout stages. So here we have the round of 32. First match, Germany versus Australia. I'm going to say Germany should easily make it through. France, Sweden. I'm going to say France. South Korea, Canada. I'm going to say host advantage, even though it's going to be in America. I think Canada will make it through. Japan, Morocco. Okay. I believe Japan can beat Morocco. I know a lot of people might disagree, but I'm going to say Japan go through here. Alright, Colombia versus Croatia. I think Colombia have too much attack for Croatia, so I say they'll go through. Spain versus Austria. Spain should easily make it. US versus Bosnia. I might say US because of host advantage. Belgium, South Africa. Belgium should win this. Brazil, Netherlands. Big clash. I'd say Brazil go through. I think Brazil might go through here. Ecuador, Norway. Do I believe Holland? I think Holland could carry Norway through this one. Mexico, Scotland. It is in Mexico City. So Mexico have a huge advantage here. So I think I'm going to say Mexico for this one. England, Algeria. I think England should very easily win this. Argentina, Uruguay. This is going to be a big turnout because it's in Miami because of Messi. So I'm going to say Argentina go through here. Turkey and Iran. I'm going to say Turkey. I think they could go through. Switzerland, Egypt. I'm going to say Switzerland. And then Portugal, Senegal. I believe Portugal can go through here. Alright, so now we have the round of 16. Germany versus France. This is a tough game. This could go extra time, I see. I think France will win, but in extra time. Japan, Canada. I believe Japan can also win this. I'll say Japan go through. Colombia, Spain, another good match. I'm going to say Spain. US, Belgium. I'm going to say Belgium. I just think Belgium has a better squad than the US. Brazil, Norway. Another tough game, but I'm gonna say Brazil go through. Mexico, England. Again, England should make it through. They have so many quality players. Argentina, Turkey. Could be a difficult game. It could be a bit tricky for Argentina, but I say they should still go through. Switzerland, Portugal, rematch of the last World Cup round of 16 when they demolished Switzerland. So I'll say Portugal win that game. And then quarterfinals. Okay. So first, France, Japan. Fortunately, I think Japan will go out here. I think France, they just have so many good players, so many good attackers. Japan, I think, will go out. So France will advance. Spain, Belgium. Again, Spain, they just have a good team. So I say Spain go through. Brazil, England. This is a very good match. I'd say maybe like a scrappy late minute goal or extra time, possibly penalties. But I'm going to say Brazil. That could be an unpopular opinion because a lot of people are rating England. But I'm going to say Brazil go through. And then the big game, Argentina-Portugal. Messi versus Ronaldo. Final dance. Oh, man. I think this might go to penalties. And I think Portugal might have the edge over Argentina when it comes to penalties. So I'm going to say Portugal go through. But it's going to be on penalties. Semi-final, France versus Spain. It's a rematch of the Euro semi-final. I think Spain go through. It's going to be a very good match, but I'm going to say Spain go through. I'm going to say Spain. And then Brazil, Portugal. Ooh. Potential Ronaldo versus Neymar. You know what? I think this is where Brazil finally go through to the final. I think they beat Portugal. And then Spain versus Brazil in the final. Oh, man. I think a lot of people might choose Spain as a favorite, but I'm going to say Brazil. I think Brazil will finally win the World Cup. Neymar will finally win the World Cup. 2026 World Cup, I believe Brazil will win the World Cup. Neymar will raise the World Cup, and Brazil will finally win. Alright, that's going to do it for my predictions for the 2026 World Cup. Comment down below whether you agree or not with my predictions. Also comment down below your personal predictions for this World Cup. I'm personally super excited. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll probably make some more World Cup related videos in the summer. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.